Good old Selna. Whoa.
This Zellner chap wasn't part of the plan. I don't like it.
He's groping about in the dark. Legrand is the real problem.
Still, I'm going to take him out of the picture.
How?
Dr. Gebhardt killed the Baroness. A clever old man, but not clever enough to keep me from finding out.
So you just have to tip Legrand off, and then I'm as good as free.
That's what I thought at first, but then I thought, why waste the opportunity? I put Zellner on the trail of the good doctor.
Oh.
He'll drive Gebhardt into a corner, and when he lashes out in desperation, he might hit our Swiss friend. Maybe even Legrand, if we're really lucky.
You can't do that. The old fella's just doing his job.
And so am I.
Inch. Enough blood has been shed. Inch. No more deaths. Damn! I have to get out of here and warn Constable Zellner.
Good for you. I like you now. You have good conscience, young boy. I like you. Alright, time to get out of here, guys. Let's look at all the hotspots.
I didn't sleep a wink last night. All I could think of was Alex. It's terrible not knowing what happened.
Use a blanket. Okay, hold on.
I guess this cage is some kind of detention cell for the crew.
Then we now can twist the bars open.
It's not the most impregnable prison in the world, but it's still a problem.
Examine the bars. What else? Hinge.
Like everything else on this ship, the bars and hinges are showing their age, but they're still much too strong for me to kick the door open. A very simple construction. A metal bolt connects the door to the frame.
Can we push the bolt out?
It fits perfectly in the hinge. I can't pull it out, and my fingers are too fat to push it out from the bottom.
Okay, so can we reach any items outside? Ooh, there's something over there.
Someone should move that board before the nail gets stepped on.
A nail? Oh, you can use a nail to push the bolt out. I think that is going to be a perfect fit. Bars. Can we reach the board?
Someone should move that board.
Use a blanket. It sounds a little bit far-fetched, but... Is it going to work, really? Wow.
The blanket got caught on the nail.
Wow.
A board and a nail.
Nice. Separate the two.
Ugh, they're really spoiling me with this cup of metallic-tasting water. If I'm really lucky, they'll toss me a few crumbs of bread.
Can use a cup too? Okay, hold on. Let me look at the nail.
A relatively large steel nail. I pulled it out of the board.
It looks a little bit crooked, guys. Might need to bang on it using the cup, but we'll try it on the hinge for now. Is it going to work? It's not flat.
I think it's working.
Is it really? Oh, use a cup now.
Ha! One down.
Nice. We are getting out of here. Ooh.
I'll hang it back on the frame, and if I'm lucky, no one will notice my escape.
The escape artist.
As soon as Constable Zellner and Inspector Legrand are out of danger, I'll slip back into the cell. They'll arrest the good doctor, and hopefully they'll turn a blind eye to a poor stowaway.
And that's exactly what's going to happen. Good news for you.
Fire still poses a great threat to ships. There are fire alarms, extinguishers, and hoses everywhere nowadays.
Is that important?
These hoses are pretty versatile. They'll do at a pinch if you can't smuggle climbing ropes into the building you're planning to rob.
Nice. Okay, lockers are not accessible. We have the car still here.
Before I went to London to become Inch's protege, Alex and I drove through the French Riviera in this convertible. It was a wonderful week, and on the cliffs near Toulon, I asked her to marry me. But this is no time for reminiscing.
Oh, so the proposal happened already. Congratulations. Even though you are in deep trouble right now.
There's nothing in the car that might help me. Alex is playing her role as Patricia Mayers, and she can't keep anything suspicious with her.
Okay, so the hose is right here.
Huh. A ring set into the floor. You could attach ropes or chains to it. It's set into the floor to keep people from tripping over it.
So we can probably loop the hose into the ring? Maybe.
Huh. What's that up there? A grate. Sunlight's shining through it. And above it, a bent pipe. This could be my way out. The bars are welded at 4 points, and unfortunately they're not all as rusty as this one.
Okay, so can I open the bars like this? Can we use a hose? Twist it open with a hose? Yeah, I think that is going to work.
Not a chance. I have to come up with something, and fast. Dr. Gebhardt has the means to get rid of an old man inconspicuously.
Let's try the hose. So loop it through the
No,
holder.
that won't work. The hose is too wide.
Oh, is it really? It's too wide? Okay, we have a nail here. Hose is too wide. Well, can we climb up with the hose? Without looping it through the hole? Where's the hotspot? There's no end of hose hotspot. Okay, wait. Climb up the shelf again. Use a hose right there with the ending, the holder.
No, that won't work. The hose is too wide.
It is still too wide. Climb up the shelf. What other hotspots do we have? How about the nail that we have right here?
What's this?
Ooh.
Whoa, heavy. Everything's a bit bigger and heavier on a ship, pulleys included.
A pulley? Can we grab the pulley? Use a pulley with the rope? Or with the holder? Then we loop the hose through the pulley. It's gotta work. Nice.
I attached the pulley to the ring. You could hang a car from it, if the ship were upside down.
Is there another hotspot at the end of the hose? No? Let's climb up again and take a look. No, well, no, don't touch it. Wait. The hose is not attached to the bars right now.
Not a chance. I have to come up with something, and fast. Dr. Gebhardt has the...
Yes, I don't see how this is going to work. It's not attached to the bars. Use the hose. Can we walk back to the car? Attach it to the car. Is that doable, guys? Attach this to what? Use the hose. Use the hose. Crane controls. Wow! I did not see that. The pedal, guys. There is a crane control right here. Ah, there we go. So we use a hose, attach it to the hook. Ah, I did not see that, guys. I did not see the remote.
Here goes nothing.
Yeah, that ripped the grate open.
Louder than I expected. I hope no one noticed. With luck, I'll be able to warn the others about the doctor before it's too late.
I wanted to put everything back. Oh, we made it out finally, guys. Nice.
No!
Oh, it was you who saved Zelda.
Hey, you all right? That bastard didn't inject the fatal dose.
Wow.
You'll be back on your feet soon enough.
But
Better take it easy while I... Oh, no!
Wow. It was a deal
I'll
who
be right
saved
back.
him. Chase him. Go after him. I want to save the game, guys. Just in case. Anything can happen in this one. Okay.
I can see Legrand in the saloon. I don't think Gebhardt would have gone there.
Maybe he went outside to the side deck.
Where are you?
Up. Go up. Whoa. Oh, no.
No!
why can't you just leave me alone?
I'm glad I saved the game. So... Oh wait, is this supposed to happen? This is supposed to happen. Jumping off like that to a lifeboat?
Stay there.
Just relax.
Why can't you just leave me alone? It is always the same old story.
What are you talking about?
What old stories?
I am a decent man. Why are you torturing me? I loved her. She betrayed me. It was her fault. I have blood on my hands because of her.
What? The Baron? You love the Baroness? What?
Are you talking about the Baroness?
She was her sister. I loved her. With all my heart. They were Jewish, you know? But I didn't care about that. I hid them when it became dangerous for them. I looked after them. I brought them food. I was a party member. And still, I hid her and her whole family.
You risked your life for a woman you loved. And 30 years later, you murder her sister?
I saw her swollen belly. I was so angry. He was one of them, you know? They just used me. I hid them, brought them food, and in return they laughed about me behind my back.
What did you do?
There are Jews hiding in the basement of the Waldhof. Armed Jews. We have to burn them out. And that's what they did.
What? I don't understand.
You had the whole family killed?
I am a gentleman. And I expect that others... that they don't...
She didn't love you and was expecting a child by another man. And that's why you betrayed her.
It was her fault. She shouldn't have cheated on me. I saved her. I risked my life for her every day for 4 months.
And then you threw it all away and became a murderer.
I am not. I am...
Okay, so the name that the Baroness called out, that was your real name. That's the doctor's real name, guys. His original name. Wow. And she recognized you, that's why you killed her.
Yeah, well, the dead Baroness in the ship's hold proves the opposite.
I had never met her. Back in East Prussia, she was the older sister. The smart sister.
Aha.
She studied art history in New York. Tried to get her family out of East Prussia, but I was able to prevent that.
You say you loved her, and yet you wanted to deny her and her family a safe life.
They were safe. I protected them. It was for their sake that I joined the party. I had contacts. I wrapped them in my protective embrace.
You didn't let her escape because you wanted to keep her close to you.
She sent photos to her sister before the war. She must have recognized me yesterday in Venice. I certainly recognized her.
The Baroness was searching through her photos. That's true.
She couldn't get me during the war. And after the war, I disappeared. Gave myself a new name, a new resume, a new life. And then, suddenly, there she was. About to ruin everything.
So, she had to die.
I didn't want that. But she gave me no choice. Why did she have to stir up old ghosts?
All right now.
No. It ends. Here and now.
Why do you want to kill yourself?
Isn't it obvious?
Oh?
He can't bear his false, hollow life anymore.
Who are you? What do you want?
A man who understands etiquette and honor, and yet is nothing but a coward himself. Who, because of wounded vanity, burdens himself with immense guilt.
Don't come any closer.
The Baroness held a mirror up to you, didn't she, Doctor? And you hated what you saw there. So you smashed the mirror. But the sins of the past are catching up with you now, aren't they?
No.
A scowl with empty eyes full of fear.
Stop it.
Oh, dear, you really know how to dampen the mood. I almost had him. And you? Aren't you supposed to follow orders? Are you not here to assist me?
I won't.
That wasn't a question.
Oh, this is going to be crucial, guys. Which one do I need to pick? No dead people? I feel like if I want to get further into what I'm doing now, I need to apologize, guys. I need to cooperate with him for now. So, shall we apologize? Ah, this is tough. No dead people.
I don't want any dead bodies.
The same old story. You want success, but you don't want to get your hands dirty.
Isn't the Raven famous for that?
I do what's necessary.
No.
Oh!
No. What is it then? You wanted to jump anyway, or you should at least.
Inch?
I'm just lending a friendly hand. He's a coward. He needs a bit of motivation. Come on now, chop, jump.
You are the Baroness's butler, aren't you? I did not want to kill your mistress.
Oh, nonsense. Forgiven and forgotten, if you don't mind my asking.
There must be another solution.
Why are you doing this?
Nothing personal. Well, that's not entirely true. You're a miserable excuse for a human being, aren't you? But mainly, you're a means to an end. Your death will get Inspector Legrand off our backs.
The inspector? What do I have to do with him?
Your letter. The one in which you confess to being the Raven and to killing the Baroness because she saw through your ruse.
That's absurd.
Indeed it is. But people will believe almost anything if it suits them. The press will love it. Bold Inspector Legrand saves the day again. Interviews, medals, urgent telegrams from the capital. Our dear friend won't be able to escape the limelight, and by the time the commotion has ended, I'll be long gone.
You can't kill him.
Why not? He's a bastard, his death will help us, and he's a witness. If we let him go, we'll both go to jail.
All the same, we're not gonna kill him. You got us into this situation. And as long as I'm alive, I won't let anyone be killed in my presence.
No.
Gee. Can kill both of them. He still needs me. I don't even know what the first choice means, guys. What does that mean? Can kill both of them. So that means he can kill the other? He still needs me. Another tough choice.
You can't kill both of us.
Oh, I think you'll find I can.
You can't kill me. You still need me. I have to do the dirty work for you in the museum, so you won't be shooting me. Or him.
Very well. You win.
Oh, he pushed him up anyway.
What? Never speak to me like that again. Do you understand? I need you to steal the eye, but one day I could be overwhelmed by a feeling of hatred that will make me forget the eye. And there are worse things I could do than simply shoot you. I suggest you go back to your cell. You need to be fit for Cairo. I still have a confession to write.
Wow. That was awesome, guys. That's the best part of the game yet.
The last act. The end of the Raven. Part of
We
me wants
don't
to
know each
abandon
other.
the whole plan and go back to Europe. What if something goes wrong and Legrand catches on? I couldn't bear it if something happened to her. I can't afford to slip up.
Well, the last chapter again. Is that a queue?
Mr. Jamal, I'm glad you could make it.
Let's get this over with.
Still angry on account of the good doctor?
You disgust me.
You'll be rid of me in less than 2 hours, and I of you.
What happens next?
My diversion worked wonderfully. The press has laid siege to the French embassy, and Legrand won't be able to escape them. He should arrive in a few minutes with the safe, and then he'll have to answer ridiculous questions from reporters all afternoon.
That's why we're striking now.
A regrettable necessity. I would have preferred to make my grand entrance this evening at the gala. But yes, we will strike as soon as the safe is in the treasure chamber and Legrand has left.
Mr. X. Who is Mr. X?
Have you already met your Mr. X?
He's counting an envelope of unmarked bills as we speak. He put
Oh.
the blueprints under the statue of Imhotep.
Blueprints?
A sketch of the museum, not the kind you can get just anywhere. This one shows secret entrances, basements, and attic rooms that the resistance used during the war.
That's what it was about.
Get the blueprints. There's a basement below the treasure chamber. The entrance should be marked on the blueprints. Open it and give me a sign.
So, Mr. X. Okay, interesting, guys. So there is someone else.
What's the next step?
You'll find out when it's time.
But
But what?
will there be more deaths here in the museum?
If you follow my instructions, no.
If people are in danger, I'll call the whole thing off.
I don't kill for fun, only when it's necessary.
Is it ever really necessary?
Sometimes. Revenge, for example, when one has been betrayed.
All right then, I'll pay a visit to Imhotep and we'll meet in the basement.
Good monkey.
Monkey?
Oh, and by the way, the museum is closed to visitors until tomorrow.
Then how...
You'll find a way.
So I'm like a pet to him, huh? So welcome everybody back to Raven Remastered. We've arrived at the museum.
I bet the craftsmen are nearby. If not in the museum, then somewhere around here. I bet the craftsmen are nearby.
I'm sure they are. Any tools I need to grab at the back? There's so many useful tools there.
I hope the owner doesn't come back while I'm tampering with the truck. Craftsmen aren't known for their calm, sympathetic natures.
Do it! No one is around.
Locked.
Locked? Examine the hitch. Oh, there are very hidden hotspots here.
There's a tennis ball stuck on the tow hitch. Ah, people do that to protect the hitch and their trouser legs from the grease. Got it.
We got a tennis ball. Nice. Anything else? The van door, the van. Good looking tennis ball. Fire ladder, guys. Can we go in this way?
Interesting. A fire ladder. Maybe I can get into the museum from the roof.
Oh, it is possible.
The ladder is too high to reach from here. I guess they expect people to just fall the rest of the way if there's a fire.
But if we move the truck, then we can reach the ladder, guys. We can climb under the truck. So anything in the garbage bin, the trash can.
I have to improvise if I want to get into the museum.
Step onto the bin.
Oh, nothing.
Only the umbrella.
I never imagined I'd be up to my elbows in garbage, and I still haven't found anything. Do I need an umbrella in Cairo? Or could it help me get into the museum?
I can use a metal bar. A very long metal bar. It is very useful. Yeah, I
A rod
knew
like
it.
that could be useful.
The rest? Not so much. What is happening tomorrow? Tomorrow is Raven Remastered, this game here. And if we finish early, we'll move on to Hercule Poirot. Yeah, let's see what happens tomorrow. The front entrance... I look very suspicious though. Especially with what I'm wearing right now. If I just go marching in, they will probably stop me. The Eye of the Sphinx. How far can I go? Oh, hello. What? There's a dog here, guys.
Who's a good dog? Yeah, who's a good dog then?
Aw, very friendly.
I like dogs. I had a border collie back home. Followed me everywhere. He was very old, but the most loyal friend you could wish for. I'd like to keep playing with the pup, but that's hardly going to get me into the museum. Today, the museum is officially closed for preparations for the big Eye of the Sphinx exhibit.
Alright, goodbye, Aring. I'll see you again next time.
The Sphinx still has 2 eyes on the poster. They need to put an eye patch on it.
Can we go in the museum? It's very tempting, guys. The doors are left open for me. Is it possible?
The museum is closed today. Come back tomorrow.
Oh, I guess not.
But there are visitors in the museum.
Carefully selected by Director Mokhtar. Or they have an invitation.
Is there any chance of getting such an invitation?
For you? No.
Aww. It's not even my clothing, guys.
Can you please let me in? My ship sails tonight, and I can't leave Egypt without having seen a mummy.
Get yourself a shovel and head for the desert. Maybe you'll get lucky.
Never mind. See you later.
Better luck next time, huh?
You're too kind.